just got up. Most producers has been badgering me all morning to get up and get this video done. I just managed to get the pigtails in and the mascara on, and here we are. This is a breaking news bulletin video for you. I love doing my news anchor voice, it's hilarious. I am on Onlyfans. We know this. I advertise it every video telling you all about the links that I have down below to head on over to my Onlyfans. I love my Onlyfans. I enjoy it because I get to be me, I get to be naughty, and I get to be free. Well, things are changing. Yes, things are changing. A couple of days ago, a news journal post went out stating that Onlyfans is going legit. Now, if you want to know what that means, it means they are not letting any more sexual explicit content going on to Onlyfans. Okay? Where do we all stand? Now, at first, you didn't believe it. It was just like one little article. And then yesterday, another article came out and an official statement. And then last night, I had the email stating that OnlyFans will no longer accept in their terms and services explicit sexual content. I had a message from the postman when that first one came out. He got upset. He couldn't come anymore. It's not good. He wasn't happy. He wasn't. So, yes, my OnlyFans will now go to voyeur status as of October the 1st. Because they gave a few weeks for you to sort yourself out, sort out all your content, and decide if you want to still only do nude and nudity on OnlyFans. Which is good. Some places do go, done, bye-bye. Yes. So at least they gave a little bit of time for you to sort yourselves out. Now, we're still going to keep the OnlyFans open, and we're going to make it voyeur like we did the Patreon. Because obviously I'm on Patreon as well. Now with my OnlyFans, like I said, it will only go to nude and nudity. So you know, like my cleaning ones, sunbathing ones, hot tub even, anything that's not sexually explicit will still go on my OnlyFans. I am looking for more sites. I have 2 possible maybes that I'm going on to. I will let you know those in a later date. I won't be going on to Pornhub and Xhamster. Now with Pornhub and Xhamster, what I found in the past was, put a video on there, within a week it's on all those sites that kill your computers. So I won't do that to you. That is not fair. Not at all. So I'm going to go into detail because I haven't seen anybody else do this yet. I got the email last night, and these are what they have said are now the terms and services. So it shows here, acceptable use policy, it's called, in B1. So shows, promotes, advertises, or refers to sexual explicit conduct, which means actual or simulated sexual intercourse, including genital, oral genital, anal, or oral anal between persons of any sex. 2. Actual or simulated masturbation. 3. Any exhibition of the anus, genitals of any person which is extreme or offensive. 5. Actual or simulated material depicting bodily fluids commonly secreted during sexual conduct. That's all new. Because I checked the terms and services in the morning. As of the night, that was on. So it means no more XXX stuff on my OnlyFans. Like I said, I am looking, I am going through the motions of searching for new ones. So any suggestions, put them down below. I'm always open to suggestions. Now, we had this before we even went on to OnlyFans. We had this with Patreon. Now, in Patreon terms and services, it's just nudity and nude is allowed, which is fine. Because we'd only ever been on YouTube, we then went on to Patreon, so nudity was all that we did. But then I got a message saying, you're bending over too much. I got a slap wrist, basically. It was like, naughty Adele, you bent over the bed too much. It's like, okay. Now that was on my top tier. It was, right? Because on Patreon you have different tiers. It's not OnlyFans, just one price. With Patreon you have different tiers, depending on how much you want to show, what you want to do, etc. What you want to offer the patron. Now, she said that about the top tier. So I went through, got any that I was bending over too much. That took a long time. But then she did it on my dollar tier. And it's like, right, it's time to switch. People had already been saying to me about going onto other sites and using my toys and things like that. Somebody had recommended OnlyFans. I searched OnlyFans, and it was a good fit. So we moved on to OnlyFans. We kept the patron for the ones who couldn't move over to OnlyFans, because they have different pay systems on there. So that is why we went on to OnlyFans and kept Patreon. We kept Patreon as the voyeur, the nude, the nudity. OnlyFans went the voyeur, the nudity, but also the postman, the playing with the toys, Mr. Producer's breakfast, you know, all those fun ones that we was really enjoying doing. We were. But we now can't do those, like I said. Now, if you ask me, it's a bad move for OnlyFans to do this. This is my opinion on this. Now, I know they're being forced by the banks to do this because of paying out, because the banks don't want to pay for sexually explicit content. Understand that. Know they've got their hands tied on that and they can't do anything about it. Understand that. They're also going to be getting an app in the Apple Store, in the Android Store, which is going to look really good because it's an O, so it's going to look like a bumhole. But yeah, so we've taken it up the bum for so long, now they can take it on their app, you know? Sorry, just my opinion on this one. But with them doing this, a lot of women and men are owning OnlyFans to make a living from doing sexual explicit content. As a woman with a body, it's my choice how I use it. I do it to support my family, to get lovely compliments and let men enjoy themselves and women enjoy themselves with me. So they've taken that away now. There isn't a lot more sites out there. And at the end of the day, those sites are going to start struggling as well with paying. It's inevitable. If they're going for the big boy, which is what OnlyFans is, these little sites that all us creators who want to do the sexually explicit content go to, they'll start having troubles as well. But we'll keep going. We know, it's what we do. This is what we are. We're creators. Whether it's with our bums, our boobs, or whatever, we're creators. But with them taking it away, there's so many young ladies, young men on there that instead of being outside doing it or escorting or anything, they went into their bedrooms to do it. So it was so much safer. Now they've taken that away, it's going to get dangerous again. And I don't like that idea. Now for us, we're okay if we don't do the triple X stuff because we've got the voyeur side of things. I have people that follow me to just see the butt and the boobs without the other stuff. So we don't need to do it. I enjoy doing it. I'm not ashamed to admit I enjoy doing it. This is why I like doing it. I don't fake it, I don't do anything. I enjoy doing it. Now, the last time that this happened with Patreon and we moved over to OnlyFans, I sent a massive email out and 90% came over to my OnlyFans. So it looks like in October, I will be sending out another email, or end of September, because it's meant to be switching over on the 1st of October. So I will be sending out another email to everybody to let them know, oh, this is where I'm moving to, okay? Now, what's going to happen is, because I've jumped in between quite a lot of videos that are still in the bank that I've got to upload, I will still be mentioning my OnlyFans at the end of those videos, or talking about what I'm doing on my OnlyFans. But you'll notice, when those videos have run out, I will stop talking about my OnlyFans, like I did my Patreon, and I will start talking about this new site that I'll go to. Undecided which one yet, but like I said, there is some in motion. So keep an ear out for that. Also on my Twitter, I will advertise it like mad on there, as I always do, because I love my Twitter. I love my tweeters. So yeah, there's a lot to be mentioned on the OnlyFans. But imagine you're signing up for a website that you want to watch all the football teams on. Every single one. You've got access to all these thousands of football teams. And then the website decides, oh, we're not going to let you watch those bowls. We're going to let you watch bowls instead. So they're going to remove the football, which is the fast-playing football, you know, fast-playing games with the balls, and put in the slow-paced one instead. Now, to me, that's unfair because you've signed up to watch the fast-paced balls, not the slow-paced balls, you know. It's not right there, is it? Somehow. Now, some people stayed on Patreon because of them not being able to get the right way to pay for OnlyFans. It might be the same for when I go onto the new site. I don't know until I get onto the new site. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow, because we're uploading this the same day that we're making it. My OnlyFans will go on a huge sale. 50% off. 50% sale-ish. Mr. Producer's doing that. But it will go on a huge sale until October the 1st. Because as of October the 1st, I've got to remove... October the 1st, I've got to stop uploading Triple X content. I think they give you to December the 21st or December the 1st to remove all the Triple X content. Okay? So, up to that date, it will be the 50% sale. Then, we're going to decide what price we're going to do our OnlyFans at. Because I'm not charging this full price that I've got when I can't offer you what I want to offer you for that price. It's not fair on you guys. This is not what I do. If you're paying that full price, you're getting all of me. Simple as that. If you can only have a bit of me, you're not going to pay the full price. So up until October, you will get 50% discount on all of the content that I've got on now and all the content. Sorry, Mr. Producer, all the content that I will be uploading on October 1st. So that's the Postman, Mr. Producer's Breakfast, Nudity, Voyeur, everything that is on. Old ones, new ones, everything. Up till October the 1st. Then we'll decide on the new price going forward. Because we'll be on the new site where the XXX stuff can be. So, yes. I think that's everything. I think I got everything in. I have a board here to make sure I tell you all the right information. This is why I keep looking over here. But I have loved my life on OnlyFans, being able to do what I want and show what I want. Like I said, I understand their point of view. It's not fair. It's not fair on us creators. We've got to now scramble again to find somewhere else to go and build up that fan base. But fingers crossed, it'll be a good one again. Yes. So the point is, though, with us all moving over to these little sites, right, I feel sorry for OnlyFans because they've made their money on my butt and on a lot of other women's and men's butts since they began. OnlyFans, you think of that side of things. You don't think of legit, you think of sexual. Simple as that. You do. So they've made money off of us doing what we do because they take a percentage. They've got bigger and bigger and bigger and bought bigger cars and bigger houses. And now they're getting rid of us. They're going to go down. And the little ones are going to go up because we're all moving over there. So good for the little guy, not good for the big guy. No. And it's not fair because they've got it taken out of their hands. All these CEOs at these banks and their wives are getting involved in OnlyFans business. And it's like, it's not fair. So if somebody could make a platform, you know, not using somebody else's hard drive, not using Visa or MasterCard or anything, not using an Amazon hard drive or anything involving the big cats, I think it would work a lot better. I do. But until that happens, we have to keep moving across. I will carry on because I like doing what I got used to doing what I'm doing, you know. I love my bandana. I can't help it. I got more pigtails on order, so I'm not going to stop. I will always carry on. You know this. I will always carry on with my YouTube. I love my YouTube just as much. You guys still let me be free and do what I want. You're my therapist on here. I love you all. Do not forget to like it, subscribe, find me on my Twitter and my Instagram. Twitter is a big one. Twitter will be where I announce where I'm going. Because Instagram, I can't really announce where I'm going for that kind of stuff. Twitter, I can because it's an over 18. So follow me on my Twitter at Adelesexyuk. Even if you just make an account to follow me, that's fine. You don't need to watch anybody else. I'm enough for you. I promise. But yes, at Adelesexyuk. I'm on my Coco Scope, which is going from number 1 all the way up to wherever I stop. And then, of course, my TikTok. I love my TikTok. I'm even using my ring light now. I am. I have 5 of them on there. So go and check those out. I do a sloth dance on one of them. It's so fun. And then I do a lot of voiceover work, which I'm doing quite good at. I am. I'm not going to mention the other ones. Yeah? So, of course... okay. I've got until October to keep mentioning. I've got my OnlyFans. It's quite upsetting, though, that I've got to say this. I've got my free one, completely free. That one will be staying because it's just nudity and voyeur. I've got my $10 one, again, nudity and voyeur. And then I've got my naughty one up until October the 1st. But it will still be staying. So the difference between the $10 one, it's the old voyeur one. So the ones that was on Patreon and things like that. The big one are the current voyeur ones, the nudity and everything. And at the moment, the XXX ones. So if you want to come and grab a deal, it's all going to be on 50% off. I'm going to do it the same day as I'm posting this video. So as of this afternoon, whenever you guys see this, it will be 50% off up until October on my main one. Okay? So come and check it out still. There's I think I'm on 1.2 thousand videos on there. It's a lot of videos for me to go through and remove. And all the likes will go with it and everything. All that information again. It's going to disappear. All those messages between me and my fans. And it's like, I'm not getting upset. I'm not letting it go in the armour. I will move on. I will carry on. I will send a mass email out, a mass promotion out in October to let you all know where I am, what I'm up to, and who am I doing it with. I love you all, and I'll see you all soon. You take care now. Just a little quick PS note that Mr. Producer just reminded me of. Now, I'm saying about the 50% discount on the OnlyFans. It could be less, or it could be more. Could be more. But go onto my Twitter, Adelesexyuk. Click on the link there, because all 3 links are there for the freebie, the $10, and the naughty one for the time being. And then you'll get to see how much the promotion is there. Or you can go through my Facebook. If you go on, which is a live link down there, my official Adelesexyuk page, go on that, go on the button on my Facebook page, and that will take you straight to the OnlyFans if you've got Facebook, which is better than Twitter sometimes. Now, with the content, don't worry about me losing any of my content. We back it up 3 times. We're very, very methodical with backing up the content. For when this happens, you know? I've been doing this for so long with YouTube. They delete a channel. I have all the content still to put on another channel. So this is why sometimes you'll see videos that you've probably seen before. Because when they delete a channel, I've probably got anywhere between 12 to 150 videos on that one channel. So I re-upload them, which I've got the content. Why not? And it's the same for my OnlyFans. The naughty ones are all backed up. So don't worry, all that content will be going on the new one as well as the new content that I'll be making. Because I'm not going to stop making it. No! I enjoy doing. I would get upset if the postman didn't come. Oh, sorry, Mr. Producer would get upset as well if he didn't have his breakfast. Is it classed as your breakfast if I'm eating it? Anyway, that's another debate, that one is. But yes, people would get upset. So I'm still going to keep making it. I still value my OnlyFans massively. I love them all just as much as I love you guys. You know this. I'm going to sign off now. I don't think there's any more PSs. I'm sure Mr. Producer might think of another one. You never know. If not, I love you all.